Hey, have you been wondering what Marry You is about? Or the story behind it? Well, here's a treat for you today. So, Marry You is a song that I had in the chamber for about a year. And for anyone new to the channel, what I refer to as In the Chamber is a song that I've been wanting to write, but put on the back burner because the idea meant too much to me, or I didn't think I was in the right headspace at the time to do it. So I just go, here's like 3 lyrics and some chords maybe, and I'm not going to touch it until I feel comfortable doing it. And Marry You was one of those. I knew it had potential to be something really good, and I wanted to do it right. And doing it right took about a year. And the funny part about when it started getting written, or when the actual idea got fleshed out, I was at work. I was. So, for context, at the time, I was a dishwasher in a kitchen over a winter. It was last winter, so 2022. So it's the end of the night. The cooks are about to start giving me all of the stuff from the line, and I'm just walking across where all of the guests are eating. As I'm walking through there, halfway through the seating area, the lyrics started popping into my head for, I believe, the chorus. It was either the chorus or the first verse. I forget which one. But it was one of those moments of, oh no, I need to do whatever I'm doing right now and get back to my lyric book. Because I normally have some kind of like pocket notebook and a pencil on me at all times for if I have something like this. And then I come running back in, and it's an open kitchen, mind you, so the cooks can see me coming in hot. And I have an AM/FM radio on the back window where the dishwasher is. I immediately shut that off, run over, grab my notebook and my pencil out of my coat, and then wipe my hands off with a cloth, and then run back. And they're laughing at me the entire time, like, what on earth is he doing? And then they hear me humming to myself and mumbling to myself, and it took them about, like, 10 minutes because they're still in the middle of the end of the night rush, so they are only seeing me in their peripheral to actually realize what I'm doing. And this song actually earned the nickname The Kitchen Song by all of Back-A-House Kitchen, because I wrote every single lyric for this song in the back of a kitchen. And yeah, I wrote it while getting slammed by all of the waitress end of the night rush and all of the cook end of the night rush, on top of writing that. And yeah, it was comical in the moment, and it's still comical to me to think about. I wrote it though for the same reason I claim what I write is rock and roll, because I was trying to glorify the counterculture of today. Because, well, if you look around at culture today, mainstream culture, the establishment, or whatever you want to call it, they're glorifying hookups, single-family homes, destruction of pretty much marriage, and all of these old-school values. So, when the mainstream message is hookups, the counterculture message is marriage. And that really ticks people off, because people still think marriage and all those kind of values are the mainstream. It's not. It's not anymore. And that's pretty much what I'm trying to prove. But also it was like, yeah, that's the punky anti-establishment me was trying to prove that. But at the same time, I grew up loving the sappy, romantic, ballady side of 80s arena rock. So, like, take all your sappy, romantic Bon Jovi love ballads, and then, like, Night Ranger, Cinderella, Whitesnake, Def Leppard, like, all these, the ballady side of it. Now, I love all of 80s arena rock as a whole, like, the two sides of it, but man, I love the sappy, romantic ballads. And that was pretty much my, like, it's this dumb phrasing because I'm writing a love song, but this was pretty much my, like, love song homage to that. It was my love song homage to it, while also hucking in the values that I believe are now counterculture, or that I also actually believe in. Because, yeah, the values have changed in the last, like, 40 years. The values have changed in the last 10. But yeah, I will still hammer in constantly that what original rock and roll was for is now the mainstream culture, which means the rock and roll for today is technically for everything what original rock and roll was against. And yeah, that's the behind the song and the story of Marry You. I'll see you soon, guys.